Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the MENVERSATION podcast, a conversation into the minds of men. Now, this is a safe space for men. This is where we discuss the psychological and emotional thoughts of men. We want men to be able to talk about, the things that is wrong. We want men to be emotional with us. We want to hear them. We want them to be able to air their minds. Now, my name is Omotomike, and today on the MENVERSATION podcast, I have a guest with me. He is a prominent figure in the movie and comedy industry. He is known for his humorous and lively characters. If I mention the name Michael Sunny Amanesi,
You did say it, right?
if I mention the name Michael Sunny Amanesi, it may not ring a bell, but definitely I am sure that if I mention MC Lively, you already know who I'm talking about. Now, without any further ado, let me allow our handsome-looking guests to introduce himself.
Hi, guys and girls. I don't know, that guys, there's no generic.
Oh, hi, guys. Yeah, it can be
still have to say
girls.
and
Hi,
girls.
girls.
Guys can be guys and girls.
Yeah.
But there's no one for man and woman.
No, there's no.
Only human being.
Only human
Hi,
being.
men and women.
Hi, people.
What's good? My name is Lively, and I'm happy to be here on MENVERSATION.
Yeah, we're
I got it,
excited
right?
to have you. Yes, MENVERSATION. Thank you so much. This is a big thing, God, you guys.
I sabi book that time.
I am so happy he's able to grace me with his presence.
He's a lie, she's
because
lying.
he's a big man, oh.
She's lying,
Do you,
oh.
hey, God, how much do I have in my account? Who I
She's
be
a
to
lie.
have the MC Lively here in New York, Bataki. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
I cannot. I'm really grateful.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
I'm looking at your notes.
Okay.
I'm still need to look at.
Emmy.
You're one of them.
It's not me.
You're one of them that used to cover their book
Yes.
in exam hall.
Yes.
What did they write?
I don't want to give
What do you get? What do you get? What's your grade? What do
me,
you finish
Amy
with?
Omo,
Yes.
4.1. Mo le fún any
Ah,
certificate.
it's a lie.
I'm serious.
Ah.
Why you dey do like that?
Oh my way.
Mama, well.
4.1.
4.1.
Just say second class upper though, because we see the 4.1. What are you guessing at?
Because I beg, if you say 3.5, it's still upper class.
It's the
so
same
let them
now.
know it's
I got
different.
3.8, but there's no difference between me and the person that got 4.4. Yeah.
It's sad, I beg.
School can be so funny.
So how was your life in OAU?
How was my life?
Yeah.
My life was fine. My life was good. My life was topsy-turvy.
Okay, so how was life generally then
Life generally,
in OAU?
I was broke. I didn't have money.
I don't think so. I knew MC Lively then.
I
No.
be the mad.
He
You
was
way
not-
I like that time. I ever carry you out one time. Baba, I broke that. I don't feel afford. I don't feel carry babe go even Joe's in Dodge. I don't feel spend 500 on babe. I broke that. Yeah, but it was a great experience for me. I feel like that's where the butterfly came outside of the cocoon.
Okay. So wait, did you know that from OAU? Did you know that you weren't going to practice law?
Did I know?
Yes.
Like, no.
No.
I didn't know, no. Because, I mean, when you're in school and when you're studying something like law,
Yes.
you're not studying only for the purpose of just getting by. If not, you fail.
Right.
You have to actually like it to an extent. I mean, I really liked it. I really liked it. And I thought that I could be a lawyer. I thought that I could be a practicing lawyer. But of course, I always knew that deep down inside my heart, there's something I like more.
Wow.
But it's not how it didn't used to, English. The way it is now is not how it was then. So there were not many role models in the comedy industry, except maybe stand-up comedians. And I mean, stand-up comedy, I've always loved it, but it always seemed like an art that's going to take time to practice. So I think that I was scared that I'll not be such a great stand-up comedian. So I think it's that fear that made me not really think that I would be a comedian. So OAU for me was about finding out more about myself, I think. Then I finally decided to do comedy in 500 level, and I nearly died.
Why?
Because I wasn't funny to many people. I was funny, but like I said, it's an art that takes time. You need time to create. So I had not necessarily found my comedic voice. Wasn't very confident in myself yet. Yeah, so I'd say I think that was it.
I think I remember when I started seeing your skit videos, I can actually say you were one of the first set of people to actually really do it, because that was like years ago.
Second set.
The first set were abroad people.
Yeah, the first set was abroad people.
Exactly, but to do it in Nigeria.
It's still second set, because I remember a few people I used to watch back in the day. I remember that when I was in law school, I used to watch Arole, I used to watch Q Tabiola, I used to watch Oluwa Dollars, I used to watch Chris Clown.
Yeah.
I can count like some 5 to 10 people that I used to watch.
True.
But it wasn't as mainstream then. I think that a few years after we came into the game, myself, Shaggy, and Lasisi, I think the three of us became, and it was a banger.
Yes,
it was a few years after that stand-up, that online comedy became mainstream. Yeah.
And then, boom, MC Lively was everywhere. You started with Barrister Mike?
Yes, no.
Then
I didn't necessarily start with Barrister Michael. I started with Agidi. I didn't have any name then. I was just on the street ranting. Then like 2 years after, I evolved into Barrister Mike, because people had a problem remembering my name. Okay. Because MC Lively is too foreign. Yeah, even when I was going to stick with that name, I kept thinking, you're not gonna know your name. Well, I'm like, there's a reason why the universe gave me this name. And I'm going to accept it. But I needed to create a relatable brand for Nigerians, and that was the Barrister Mike brand, and they really loved it.
So when did you finally decide to leave law alone and,
Very early in my law career, my NYSC year.
Oh.
Yes, when I was in NYSC, I tried to practice law in Ibadan. I wanted to die. Because waiting be this.
Why?
Because waiting be this.
The money that you were getting.
Everything just did. Like, waiting be this now. You know, they earn money, one. Number two, you could they say, make I go find, one day they say, make I go research one, stuff like that. So I just go, you see the books, just many. I go, they find book. After I find the book, I'll come and find the case. For hours. The day that we finally go to court, we have to wait.
Wait.
Because you are new to the bar, and someone
senior colleague
has to come, has to say talk before you. Yes. So I'm there waiting and you have to get there early, by the way. Yeah. You can't say because you are the last to speak you will not. Now you'll be there early. You'll not be waiting. They will now just be discussing what does not concern me for hours and hours and hours. I just look at him and say, no, I can't do this. So let me just focus on that thing that I'm not sure about.
Yeah, but
it's the best decision I made in my life.
So, okay, before I go into that, let me go into this session, part of our podcast.
All right.
Do you think that billing is right in a relationship, either from girl to boy or boy to girl?
Boy, they bill girl.
Yes, nah.
Boy, don't bill you before. Girls mad gone. I say boy the big girl. You say yes now.
Yes.
Say boy don't bill you before. 30 minutes later, you are still here.
It has not happened to me personally, but I've heard people that it has happened to personally.
Are you a lawyer?
Yes.
What do you call that? Yes. That's not what I ask you. I say have they billed you before?
Sort of, not directly, indirectly. I've been billed.
So it means that on the large scale, it is way more frequent for ladies to bill men than the other way around.
I agree.
So can you reframe your question?
Oh my God, this is why it's hard to interview lawyers. This man is first a lawyer, Daniel. Okay. right? Is it right to bill a man?
I mean, why not? If man get money, it's not a big deal.
Right.
It just feels as though it's become a part of relationships these days, and that's what doesn't make it feel right. It almost feels as though. Anyway, it's not only relationship; it's the society. The society makes money the most important value that anybody can bring. So it's going to trickle down, obviously, to the smaller parts of the society, which is individual relationships. So I don't think billing is wrong. However, I think that women need to change the mindset from a guy has to provide for me to I can provide for myself, but if a guy wants to help, why not?
Right. I agree.
So I don't think women feel like money is one of the things they can bring to the table.
Wisdom.
Yes, I don't think that generally women feel money is one of the things they can bring to the table. So billing is not wrong, whether it's coming from the guy or from the girl. As long as you can afford it, I don't think men will have issues
Right.
with dropping money as long as they can afford it.
They can afford it.
Where the problem now is where a lady bases our relationship with someone on their affordability or non-affordability. But then it is what it is. It is life. What can we do?
Okay, so still in that line, I've heard many women say that, or girls, I don't want to call women, girls ask from men, like what their parents or family members cannot afford, and then you still call somebody else who cannot afford those things like broke. But your parents, family members, brothers, and whatever
And
cannot
you.
afford it. But
And you.
me,
You that is calling somebody broke.
yeah, and you yourself, you are broke.
Bam.
So it's just crazy nowadays how a lot of girls think. What do you have to say about this?
I mean, like I said, paspe.
No matter.
Paspe. I feel like people need to change their paspe in life. People need to change their perspective. It's okay to call somebody broke. I mean,
Now you get your mouth.
now you get your mouth now. Title na title, label na label. But I just feel like if we lived in a society where women can afford these things,
Yeah, it won't be a
it
problem.
won't be that big a problem. So understand that first, the chips are not necessarily in favor of women to earn. So it's not easy. It's not as easy as it is for men to earn. It's not that easy for women. I think it's because of the way that our society is quite structured. So it's now in that, there's a word I'm looking for. It's like on the tip of, like on the tip of my brain, like this, very, very close. I think I want to say Ajegbodo to Nweni Kuna.
I don't know the meaning of that.
Yeah, Yoruba. Interesting. Ajegbodo to Nweni Kuna means that it's like a crab in a barrel mentality. You know when crabs are in a barrel and one crab is trying to escape and the crab is trying to pull out that crab that you man, you have to stay with us.
Okay.
So it's like I know I'm broke, but before you call me broke, I will call you broke. Something like that.
I get it.
Yeah, I think that's that dynamic.
I get it. Okay, so quick one. If you start dating a girl and within a week she starts saying, "Oh Michael, I want to pay my rent. Oh Michael,
Hey!
I need an iPhone. Oh, Michael, give me 500K. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's crazy, because that's literally the...
What happens nowadays?
Yes. Yes.
How do men feel about this generally?
I mean, there are a lot of men who are simps who will do anything to get a girl. And I think that's what enables. Omo, is how English is so hard for me. I really need to go back to school, because why is English so hard for me? And I think that's what enables most ladies, because if A can do it to B, why can't C do it to D? Yeah. But if I want to pay my rent, I'm not going to go and meet my girlfriend and I want to pay my rent.
Right.
So why can't it be like that? Why? Anyway, there's some guys that would do it, child. Some male people would actually do it. But it's a turn off. To answer your question, I think it's a huge turn off.
Right.
I think it's a huge turn
generally?
off. Yes. I think it's a huge turn off. Except let me not come and reveal all our secrets on this podcast.
Oh, except there's something they're trying to do,
Except, yeah.
Fast,
Damn.
and just get it done.
You get the point now.
So it's not like they're looking for like a serious relationship or something like that.
I mean, the girl isn't looking for something serious as well. If she's already asking for an iPhone 16 just a few weeks into dating, if she's asking for rent a few weeks into dating.
Okay, so that being said, when is now the right time to ask?
Ma?
When, if few weeks we cannot ask, when can we now ask?
I don't understand.
You said few weeks into dating we cannot ask now. So when
I did not say that
right
few weeks to
time?
dating you cannot ask.
Okay, yeah.
At the end of the day, any relationship has to do with understanding, like understanding your partner.
Okay.
So if you feel like it's the right time to ask your partner for one thing or another, it's up to you now. It's not. All I said is that it's a turn off. But like I said earlier, if you have money, all of these things don't matter. It's when people don't have money that they have this kind of conversation.